Hey guys, how's it going? I am the ConflictNerd, and today we're going to take a look at the Combat Advanced Round Submachine Gun, or as you probably know it, right here, the C.A.R. SMG. I'm going to give you all the facts, and then we're actually going to play with it. So, this thing could deal anywhere between 35 and 66 points of damage using a single shot. You have 30 rounds in a mag, and in honesty, the weapon is perfect for dropping pilots in a small number of shots. That is provided that you're actually accurate with it. The fire rate sits up there at 846 rounds per minute, and this is actually the second SMG to be based on the R101C carbine platform, although it doesn't actually have the same fire rate, range, or capacity of its cousin, the R97 compact SMG. That said, the C.A.R. can dish out more damage. There are several attachments for this. I will go ahead and show you. We of course have the holographic combat optical sight, or HCOG sight, right here. We have factory issue, which technically isn't an attachment, but whatever. We have the counterweight, which will increase your accuracy. We have the extended mag, which takes your 30 round mag up to a 10 round mag. And the suppressor, which will reduce noise and muzzle flash and stop you appearing on enemy radar, but it will lower the damage, accuracy, and range. So, you want to be a bit wary with that. Honestly, my ideal loadout would be an HCOG sight and the counterweight, because there's nothing bad about that at all. In complete honesty, the weapon is extremely powerful, incredibly well-rounded, and it easily rivals the R10C. So, those are the facts. Let's jump into some gameplay. So what I tend to find with the C.A.R. SMG is that it really is, it can be a double-ended sword in complete honesty. I love the gun to bits. It is a fantastic weapon. It is an absolute monster. But the thing with it is, when you have a bad game with it, you have a really bad game with it. You just can't get anything to go right. It's weird to talk about the notion of your mentality with a weapon in a video game, but it really does happen. There is a bit of mindset stuff going on there, but the weapon is phenomenally good, in, again, complete honesty. I've had games where I'm getting 29 pilot kills, 20 minion kills, and I'm an absolute beast. I was playing a game of Capture the Flag at one point. I didn't capture it on camera, but I was playing a game of Capture the Flag where I was just playing defensively. And you might call it camping, but I call it defensive play. I wound up getting 9 flag returns, about 25 kills, pilot kills, about 20 minion kills, and that's all with the SMG. That's all down to the stopping power that this gun has. And that's brilliant. The weapon performs brilliantly in modes like Hardpoint and modes like Capture the Flag. Honestly, I wouldn't actually recommend it for attrition, because attrition is too variable. There's too many random things that could happen in attrition. With Capture the Flag, you know roughly where the enemy's going to be, and that is crucial. You need that with this weapon. With Hardpoint, it's the same. You know roughly where they're going to be. You can get an idea of where the enemy's going to be coming at you in a certain area. You can understand where the objective is, and you can understand the area around the objective, and you can base your combat off of that. But when you throw this weapon into a scenario where anything could happen, problems start to occur. And I'm going to use attrition as the example, because it really is the field of play where the C.A.R. SMG does suffer. And I don't want to sit here and say that this is the perfect weapon, because it's not. Every weapon does have its shortcomings, and the shortcomings of this are that it doesn't perform well in scenarios where anything could happen. Because attrition doesn't have these focused points of play, you could have someone coming at you from one direction or other or another, whereas in CTF and in Hardpoint, you know where they're coming from, and you can set up a defensive position, and you can be ready for them. And when you're ready, and when you're working around an objective, this weapon is your best friend, because it has that stopping power, and because you're more often than not in a medium to short range environment when you're defending or attacking an objective. So that is pretty much it with the C.A.R. SMG. A brilliant short to medium range submachine gun with brilliant amounts of stopping power, with brilliant low levels of recoil, possibly no levels of recoil. I didn't really notice. Either I'm controlling it without realizing, or there isn't any recoil. It's an all-round brilliant weapon. I would highly recommend it. Anyway, folks, thank you very much for watching. If you've liked the video, like the video. I've been the ConflictNerd, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.